Welcome back. Sorry if I startled you. Wanted to do a quick, short video. I wanted to test my new sound levels, first of all. I was just sort of looking at this wonderful sunsetty view of Paradise Island and my fuel factory area. And I really wanted to sort of delete some of this stuff. What's the reasoning behind this? Well, the fuel doesn't burn as efficiently as the turbo fuel, obviously. And I'd rather use the oil for the plastics and rubber, which is our little recycling plant here, and to get turbo fuel going. So I think the first thing we're going to do is we're just going to disconnect all the fuel generators from the system. Now, we have all these giant containers, but they're pretty much empty. And that's also part of the other point, is that we are using more of our oil now. I mean, we've got significant construction going on. But burning the fuel just seems to be, I don't know, not really great. Not really great use of it. So if we cut the amount that we're pulling out in fuel to burn, then the question becomes, what are we doing with the fuel that we're making? Okay, so we have a limitation on the number of plastic and rubber that we can create. That limitation is the belts. The conveyor belts do limit us. If I were to build this again, I might do something a little different, like reverse the intakes and outputs for each one, make it every other. Could probably squeeze out a little bit more performance out of the belt than the max. But I didn't do that. So, spoiler alert, we're going to just tweak what we have here as soon as I remember where the button is that I want. Looking at the logistics, the level 5 belt leaves us with 780 resources per minute as our cap. Okay, and we have 12 total refineries making rubber and plastic, 50-50 each. So we have 6 machines making rubber or plastic. So we have to divide that level up for each of those, right? So we have a plastic allocation and we have a rubber allocation. I don't mix my belts. So we have 6 machines filling 780 worth of belt. Long way to put that. Divided by 6, that means each machine can produce 130 each per minute. Is that the way I should do that? There are some advantages to doing it that way. Well, see, the problem with that is we would need power shards everywhere. Let's see, how many power shards do we actually... Oh. Our power shard levels are ridiculously low. How are they over here? Oh, okay. So I have more power shards on this side than I have on the other side. Let's start over. We're going to take these power shards back. If I copy and paste... Now, let's see. This is an interesting test. I've got 2 power shards on me. There are 3 in the system. Okay? If I paste the settings of this with 0 power shards into this machine, what will happen? That's the question. Either I'll get some power shards or I won't. I pasted the settings. I did not get the power shards back. It turned it down but didn't give me the power shards. Good to know. So we're just taking all the power shards away from the pieces that are making the fuel. Just so we can do these numbers in a pure way. $130 each, huh? Let's do some more calculations. If it's $130 each, but I can actually max it out to $150. 780 divided by 150. 5.2 of them need to be maxed. We'll just try this. So at this point, I've done 600 worth at 4 machines. $650. Wait, no, that's $750. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 600. 150 times 4. And that would leave me 180. So these last two need to do 90 each. Or 180 total. Let's just do the 180 total. So now I need this last machine to do 60. Okay, there we go. So now the plastic side of this equation is perfectly overclocked. This should be this should be 0. Uh-oh. What happened? Let's double check our stuff again. 150. 150. Oh, did I every other one of these? I did. So this one is making... I put them in it as every other. Okay. Not a problem. We just have to calculate it. Review it differently, that's all. Alright, so that one's making plastic. That one's making plastic. This one's making rubber. Got it. So at this point, we're at 300. At this point, we're at 450. You know what? I'm gonna just press all the buttons. You know what I'm looking for? Yes, this is what I'm looking for. How horrible will this look? If we make the plastic ones blue. Just make it a little easier to deal with this. All right. Escape that. Okay. 780 is the target. 150. Now we're at 300. Now we're at 450. Are we at 450? Yes. Now we're at 600. $600. $90. Let's pull those back. $780. Okay, so that's perfect. Now we're making exactly 780 per minute, half of which gets sent off to the other part of the factory, half of which we use for production of rubber. Speaking of rubber, let's do that one. 150, 300, 450, 600, 690, 780. Beautiful. All right, so that's effectively 4 of them at max and 2 of them overclocked by 1. Now, how much fuel does that mean we need? 75 times 8? What'd you say? Let's see what that number is. 75 times 8. 600 fuel per minute. And then... oh, we always have a problem. We'll deal with that problem in a minute. And then... 45 per minute. Times 4. Plus 600. So 45 times 4 plus 600. 780. Our pipes. Oh, wait. And that's 780. And then we have a little bit of gas that we're making over here to have packaged fuel. So that's 880. Can I just say 880 because that's the number we know we want. Right, that's a fully overclocked packaged fuel solution. That's going to give us another 100 packaged fuel on the belt per minute. $880. So we have 12 oil refinery machines. $880 is our target, divided by 12. Needs to be 73 each. Let's see, we could probably do that a lot faster. So 880. Yeah, we're gonna run out of shards. You know, for right now, well, we're basically going to run out of fuel. That's probably okay for right now. I'll do an off-camera to grab the additional power shards. But at least now, most of our fuel is going to go over to this side of the house where we're making turbo fuel. And that was really the point. And then on top of that, we can drop over here. Let's give ourselves a little bit of room. That should be about right. We're just going to take all this stuff out. I normally don't delete stuff, but I don't think we need this. What is the cool way to delete things? H? Nope. There is a way to delete stuff, and it only targets the first thing you delete, or that you target. So you don't accidentally target stuff you don't want to. But that is not springing to my mind right now. Oh, we're full. We're creating crates. At least we created one crate. Ooh, I should probably keep those power lines. Whoa! Keep those power lines so I can keep flying. Kind of end of an era. Seems like just yesterday we were excited to get into the fuel production side of things, and now it's the next step forward includes getting rid of it all. Power-wise, though, yeah, we're making close to 3 times what we're using. So, as usual, I've overbuilt, but it has provided me some flexibility as far as everything else goes. My guess is that we are going to have insufficient fuel to keep up with all of this for a little bit. I'll go out on my own and find some super awesome power shards. A lot of these are keeping up, though. I'll find some of my own power shards and maximize all this stuff. Oh yeah, I had one power shard in a generator. I might as well drop this off now while I have it. So I need 3 of them are full. I want to fill up 9 of them, so I need 27 power shards. Well, that was about it. No mega plans, no huge thoughts. Just sometimes you have to delete things when it is no longer serving your purpose. And in this case, burning fuel was just taking oil away from the turbo fuel plant and the power palace, which I have not given a full view of yet, but it's not totally done yet either. So it's coming. Let me know if this audio level is better or worse. And I think let's just go over here and get a quick little everybody's favorite thumbnail, which is basically an empty space Maybe I'll think of something cool to put in here. All right. That's it. Quick episode. Nice 20-minute test talking about maintaining our rubber and plastic factories and expanding our turbo fuel production without making major changes to our overall system. Generally, we're just talking about optimization of our oil resources. That's the key. All right. Thanks for hanging out. I do appreciate it. And we will see you next time.